Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today, you have the Rhino. We're looking at this beer here in my hand, and that fart that I just dropped. This is brewed in Grey County, Ontario. That's a name. Grey County, Ontario. This makes me think of just, like, low rock hills. I'm from Braeside, Ontario, originally. So, I mean, mine basically meant Rock Hill, too. And, yeah. Anyway, this is 5.2% alcohol. This is Macleans Pale Ale. Macleans Pale Ale. So Macleans Pale Ale, the first time I ever had Macleans Pale Ale, I was not a big fan of it. I did have Macleans Pale Ale when it was brewed at Stonehammer Brewing in Guelph, Ontario. He now has his own brewery. He apparently makes some really good beers. I'm really looking forward to trying this because it's been, I don't know, 8 years since I've had Maclean's Pale Ale. Maybe 7, maybe 6. It was one of my first ventures into craft beer when we were just doing little trips to just buy beer. We weren't even going to breweries to talk to people. We were just going to buy stuff. I can't really read back there. So Grey County is in Hanover, Ontario. Okay, Hanover. Yeah, I know Hanover. Okay, so Maclean Ales, Maclean's Pale Ale. Let's do this. Into the Black Swan glass. I think this is the coolest shaped glass I've seen in a while. Slightly off-white head, big bubbles, beautiful brassy color, brassy orange, a little bit of carbonation moving in there. That's a very nice looking beer. Very nice looking beer. Scent. I smell suds. Scent. Okay. So I'm getting some apple esters. Yeah, apple esters, a bit of caramel, and earthiness. I'm going to guess this is a very English pale ale. Again, I don't remember really anything about the beer when I first had it, except not liking it. So I'm really intrigued how I'm going to feel about it now. But I'm getting earthiness. I'm getting a slight appley ester, not green apple like brewing fault, but like apple, just apple background that you get off a lot of English yeasts and stuff, and a caramel scent. I'm not getting like the copper coin or anything like that I sometimes pick up from an English pale ale, but who knows what's going to happen when we drink it. Oh, it might even be an American pale ale, and my sniffer's off. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. So, I know that this is pretty much just his, like, basic everyday pub offering. His everyman's beer that he made. And you know what? If you like an English pale ale, this is an everyman's beer. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of just a little bit of caramel, a little tiny touch of like a roasty malt. Nice earthy fuggles. Almost tastes like some Goldings in there too. Just earthy mud pie. Copper coin is tasting in there. Just left with that emanation of just dirtiness on the back end, and a touch of apple at the very end. Just a touch of apple, just to crisp it out. Low carbonation. I'd say light to medium body. Yeah, it's an English pale ale. There's not much to say about it. You've had one English Pale Ale. You've probably had 100 English Pale Ales. They're nice beers. They're nice drinking beers. At least I find them to be nice drinking beers. I personally would rather like a tropical fruit flavor profile than a dirty, earthy, caramelly flavor profile in my pale ales. But this is a well-made pale ale. It's a well-made English pale ale. There's nothing wrong with it. Would I buy it again? If I was in the mood, I might actually buy a can to send off to somebody, because it might be something they enjoy. I actually could buy a couple of these and send them to a couple different people because I'm sure they would enjoy them. All that being said, do I find it spectacular? Well, no, but I don't find English Pale Ales to be all that exciting myself. I mean, you might find them to be exciting. Mr. Maclean here might find it to be exciting. A lot of people might find it to be exciting and what they want to drink. Me personally, if I'm at a bar, I want a nice, easy, in all honesty, I wouldn't mind a Radler, I wouldn't mind a wheat, I wouldn't mind a stout. An English Pale Ale, yeah, it can be my standby if it's all that the bar has, or it's all that the party has, or it's all that something else has, but it's not what I usually fixate to, it's not what I usually gravitate to. That being said, it's a nice beer. The wife is stomping. The wife is stomping. Stomping Christy McGee. I'd give it a 7. I like it. It's just, it's not exactly what I look for in a beer, which is fine. But it's a good beer, which is also fine. Thank you guys for watching Maclean's Pale Ale. Cheers. As per usual, we'll finish this while we watch some TV. Bye.